What's up guys, Lucas here, and in this video, I'm going to explore how people with OCD experience pleasure in a very different way to normal. This video is purely for informational purposes only. I'm not a qualified medical doctor, so please consult your healthcare professional before making any changes to your lifestyle or routine. So for those of you who are brand new to my channel, my name is Lucas. I'm the founder of Ergogenic Health, and my mission is to bring you guys extremely cutting edge health information that you'll struggle to find on Google. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button below, like this video, leave a comment, and let's get stuck into today's video. So what I want to do is show you a particular study that I found that highlights these deficits. It's really important that we break down the difference between consumatory pleasure versus anticipatory pleasure. So this study was titled "Patients with OCD Exhibit Deficits in Consumatory but Not Anticipatory Pleasure." First of all, anhedonia is an impaired and diminished capacity to experience pleasure. So to put this very simply, activities and tasks that used to feel pleasurable, for example, maybe going to the movies or eating chocolate or listening to certain music or songs, if they once were pleasurable and now they're no longer as strong or reinforcing or exciting or thrilling, that may be a symptom of depression and is titled or known as anhedonia. Now, interestingly, they found that 28.3% of patients with OCD demonstrated anhedonia symptoms, suggesting the possibility that anhedonia is also a core feature of OCD. Previous studies have explored the physical anhedonia and found the absence of sexual pleasure in OCD patients. Now, this ties very closely in with PSSD, post-SSRI sexual dysfunction. I've spoken about that before on my channel. Some researchers suggest that anticipatory pleasure, a feeling of wanting which is related to goal-directed motivation and expected reward, should be distinguished from consumatory pleasure, which is concentrated on instant or real-time experience when answering to pleasurable stimulation and related to a sense of satiation or a resolution of desire. So that's a key point you need to understand, is that there's two different types of pleasure. We have anticipatory pleasure, for example, you know, that suspense, that thrill, that excitement that you get leading up to a holiday, or I don't know, maybe it's your first time on a date and you're really, really excited because you're going to meet someone you might fall in love with. That is anticipatory pleasure. It's like the thrill you get leading up to a reward. Whereas a consumatory pleasure is basically looking at how does someone respond during that which they receive the reward or the instant gratification that they get as soon as they consume that pleasurable stimuli. That's a key point to understand. So the other points that they found in this study was that consistent with most current findings, we found that major depressive disorder patients suffered from both consumatory and anticipatory anhedonia. However, patients with OCD did not experience any deficits in anticipatory pleasure. It was mostly consumatory. The study found that OCD patients experienced deficits in consumatory pleasure, but not anticipatory pleasure, which is different from those suffering from major depressive disorder. I found this study very interesting, and I'm sure many listening in who probably adhere to very strict diets or strict training, or, you know, a lot of bodybuilders that I know that I've worked with, they believe that they have OCD-like traits, and it's very common amongst like professionals and highly successful individuals. So I just found this very interesting, that sort of highlights how people experience pleasure from a day-to-day basis. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to check out the links in the video description. I have some really awesome content. I further explore cosmetic neurology, which goes into how we can hack the brain to perform at our peak when we want. Check out all the amazing links, my Instagram, my newsletter, my website. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm really excited to be posting this sort of content because you guys know that my job and my mission and my purpose is to provide extremely cutting edge information, health information that will benefit millions of people. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.